Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello? Hello? Oh, good. And we're on. Okay, so today I just wanted to issue a friendly public service announcement for how to properly use the PSG for the noise modes and the settings when you're using Deflamask or any piece of software when you make Sega Master System music or Genesis music that uses the PSG. So it's a very common mistake, and it's understandable for anybody who's never used it before, to leave the noise mode at the default setting for Deflamask. So I'm going to make a PSG instrument, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So we should be able to get 3 notes simultaneously, right? Hold on. Oh, sweet. So now what if I want a really cool, like, drum rhythm or basic drum rhythm to go along with that? Well, let's just use the noise channel, huh? Simple enough. Okay. Oh, well, it's too low. Why don't we just bump the pitch up some more, right? Simple solution. A little bass drum. Yeah. So let's isolate the noise channel, right? We're just going to make a drum rhythm. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like a hi-hat, right? No problem. We're going to make a drum rhythm. And we're going to get all those 3 notes to play like we just heard earlier, right? Simple enough. Yeah. Number 1. Whoa. Hey. What happened? What happened? No. That's not right. The noise channel is fine, but when I enter the notes, then channel 3 doesn't play the notes right. What happened? This is horrible. Okay, well, here's the problem, guys. What happened is that our default noise channel setting is 2011. That's our default setting in Deflamask, and this is a specialized noise mode. This means that your noise channel is is controlling the pitch of channel 3. So the note in channel 3 right here, this note is going to match this note, and they're both tied together. Okay? They match. This is why this note right here is very high pitched, because this note is C in the 6th octave. Listen. Bing. So what happens if I put C in the 6th octave here in this channel, right? Okay. See? It's the same thing. Watch. You would think this is G in the 2nd octave, but it's not. It's actually G in the 3rd octave, because that's what the noise channel says. Again, noise channel is controlling the pitch. Watch. If I go over here and I enter G in the 3rd octave, what happens? Huh? Watch. See? It's actually G in the 3rd octave, because G in the 2nd octave sounds like this. Ah, see? Now how do we solve this problem? It's simple, guys. It's very simple. Check this out. Put in 01. 201. Now watch. See? 2001 fixes the issue. You could also do 20. You could just do 00, and you would get the pulse width modulation sound with that. Okay, but we want the 1 because that's the default setting. Now, why does it still sound funky? Okay, listen. Okay, you want to know why? Okay, so check this out. We're going to delete these first things right here. So, when you're in the regular mode for noise, which is 2001, the regular mode only has 3 tones: low, mid, and high. Those are the only 3 tones you're supposed to play in that mode. Okay? So low is like the bass drum sort of sound. And then high, which is D, so it's C. Okay, yeah, D is high. And then C sharp is mid. So the low can be the bass drum, the mid can be the snare drum, and then the high is like the hi-hat. Okay, so think of it like that. So now it should sound more correct. Observe. Well, we'll do a little. Okay. We'll just kind of correct that a little here right now. Okay, watch. And that is how you make proper use of Sega PSG noise mode for the basic usage. Remember that, okay? And alternatively, you can do 3 tones for the pulse width modulation wave in this mode. And it will always match the key of A. A in the 2nd octave, A in the 3rd octave, and A in the 4th octave. And how do I know this? Because if we go to this is special mode for pulse width modulation, or what they call periodic mode. It's where you can use your noise channel as a melodic as a melodic tone. So what I can do with this so yeah, you have like a melody. So what does A sound like, right? So A sounds like this. So A in the second octave is like this. Right? So what does that sound like here? Oh, I guess I was an octave off. Okay, so big whoop, right? So anyway. So A in the sixth octave, A in the fifth octave, and A in the fourth octave is what matches the three basic tones for pulse width modulation mode on the basic mode. Okay. So what does this all mean here? Okay. If you want to look at it like this, let's just clear all this out, and I'm going to explain how the actual system looks at this. So what we have four modes, okay? Four noise modes. Alright guys, excuse my sloppy handwriting. Four noise modes. Alright, check it out. Mode 1 equals low. Mode 2 equals medium. Mode 3 equals high. And mode 4 equals periodic. Okay? And that's the same thing as saying melodic. So you get a full range. So you get a full range of all the different melodies, alright? So, right here, check this out. Modes 1, 2, and 3 can either be pulse width modulation, or they can be a noise frequency. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean here. All right. Okay. So, check this out, guys. Okay, you get the picture here? Mode 1 is the low noise frequency. Mode 2 is a medium range. Mode 3 is a high range. Okay? And that's how it is. Now, what is mode 4? Oh, also, by the way, these three modes can also, okay, you have an option here. You have noise, right here, which is this. Alright, so that's noise. But if I change that number to this, to 0, then it's no longer the same. Okay? It is now, oh boy. It is now PWM, pulse width modulation, is what it is now. Observe. And to be exact, it is a 6.15% pulse wave. All right. Now, what happened to mode 4? Okay. Mode 4. Mode 4. This is mode 4. Right here. So this is mode 4, noise. This is the noise, the periodic noise setting. Okay? Check it. Okay. If we change it to 10, it will become the PWM periodic setting. Okay, PWM periodic setting. And while you're in these two modes, while you're in the periodic modes, okay, channel 3 and channel 4 are pitch locked. So that means, let's say I have this in here and I change all the notes completely down to 0, right? Oh, well, is it going to be low? No. Watch. What if I make it audible? Check this out. Well, how is that possible? How am I getting tones that are higher pitch when they're all the way in the low setting? Well, what happened, Markbot? Okay, watch this. Because they're pitch locked. Because anything hold on. I'm getting tired of this. Okay. So these two are now the same. Same pitch, except 2 octaves higher. 2 octaves higher is this. Okay, observe. How do I know? Well, let's play a C4 over here. Okay. And how would that match? Hold on. Okay. So what am I saying here? C4 equals C2 in the pulse channel. So this is always going to be 2 octaves lower than over here. All right? So what am I saying? How do I know this? So C in the second octave is equal to C in the fourth octave in the melodic mode of the noise channel. But when the noise channel activates the third square tone, you will hear the same pitch in channel 3, okay? And you'll have to experiment with yourself to find out. But you'll hear the same pitch, except it'll be 2 octaves higher. Okay? Observe. And it doesn't matter what your note says there. It's always going to be the same. You see? It's going to be this in the fourth octave right here. But the noise is going to be in the second octave. It's going to be 2 octaves lower. This is always going to be 2 octaves higher than that. I know this may get a little confusing, but you'll have to play around with it. Okay. And see, now I have it in mode 1, 2, 3. Okay. I know this can get a little confusing, but this is more advanced theory here, but still. That concludes my my huge extended public service announcement, okay? Sorry. Let's see if anybody actually decided to get on here. Yeah. Okay. That's true, buddy. It was good seeing you.